His Royal Majesty Oba Nedu Kwakwolokolobaewa II has revealed that an international art cartel had attempted to reloot the priceless Benin artifact but failed, as the government of the Netherlands had a resounding cultural and diplomatic victory, returned 119 looted Benin bronzes to the ancient kingdom. The monarch made his declaration at a symbolic ceremony held at his palace to welcome the repatriated artifact, originally plundered during the infamous British invasion of 1897. Present at the momentous event were the Director General of the National Commission for Museums and Monuments, NCMM, Mr. Ulugbile Holway, and Director General of Werad Museum, Ms. Marieke van Bommel, who led a delegation from the Netherlands and Abuja to formally return the artifacts to their ancestral home.
Okay, do ya. I'm
The return, according to the Oba, was made possible through sustainable advocacy by the Benin Royal Court and formal diplomatic requests from the Nigerian government. In response, the Dutch commune authorities, through their Ministry of Education, Culture and Science, signed transfer agreement facilitated by Minister Epo Bruns and Nigeria's NCMM Director General, Mr. Howell. The artifacts were officially received on Wednesday, June 18, 2025, amid widespread jubilation across the kingdom. Expressing profound gratitude, Obaewa II thanked God Almighty, President Bola Ahmed Tinubu, and Governor Monday Okpebholo, who stood firm in ensuring the artifacts were returned rather than diverted through illicit or political means. The monarch also warned against modern political interests seeking to erode the cultural dignity of the Benin people. The Oba did not mince words in commending NCMM DG Ulugbile Holway for his committed role in the repatriation process, while drawing a sharp contrast with Holway's predecessor, whom he accused of complicity in the failed relooting artifact attempt.
Governor of the state, also represented here by the SSG now. Commissioners here present, local government chairman, for coming here to celebrate with us. This is a very historic. He did not emphasize it enough, the DG. He did not even emphasize the work he's doing, the work he has been doing, the wonderful work. And I want all of you to give him a round of applause. I think he has been too humble in what he has been doing. You know, he's asking me to appreciate NCMM. But what he's not telling you is, you should have told me to appreciate him in NCMM. But he won't say so. He knows why I'm saying so. It's not NCMM as an institution, but the man that is leading, that is heading NCMM. I must emphasize that. Because I don't want to say your predecessor was part of that conspiracy to reloot our artifacts. You know, being trained in America, I told you before, I tell you like it is. And we had a running battle in this same hall. I addressed my chiefs. Entirely in Benin language. And I said, these artifacts belong to my ancestors. I will not sit on the ancient throne of my ancestors and let it be relooted. Let it stay where they are, rather than them being relooted.
Speaking on behalf of Governor Manduk Bevelo, the Secretary to the State Government, Mr. Musa Hilo, reaffirmed that the State Government commitment to preserving the artifacts and supporting the palace in building robust infrastructure. He further assured that the State Government would continue collaborating with the Federal Government and the Benin Royal Courts to enhance storage and display systems for the artifacts, with the goal of boosting tourism and cultural heritage preservation in Edo State.
The State Government, we are very glad to be part of history. We all here are standing on the threshold of history, and that's amazing. A history of over a century, about 128 years. That's amazing. And that shows the vibrant spirit of the Edo people, that over 100 years this spirit has not rested. It is still pushing those who looted the artifacts from the ancient city of Benin to bring them back. And like the Oba said, we are going to see more. Like His Royal Majesty said, we are going to see more. He has blessed the artifacts and he has sent them to bring more of the looted artifacts back to Benin. And that's a remarkable thing to witness.
Ms. Marik van Boel, head of the Dutch delegation and Director General of Wereld Museum, reiterated our country's policy on repatriation of looted cultural heritage, stating that the 119 returned artifacts had been in the Dutch collections for over a century.
The artifacts obviously are looted, and we have a policy in the Netherlands for bringing it back to the NCMM. So we're bringing back 119 artifacts. We don't have more. In our collection in the Netherlands, this is what it is. There are more collections in Europe, but that's not so up to us. They have been here forever, since the loot, and shortly after they were sold and the Netherlands bought them. So over 100 years they were in the collection of the Netherlands. Yeah.
The NCMM Director General Hallway described the occasion as both symbolic and historic. He noted that repatriation took several years of negotiations and was enabled by the understanding and cooperation of institutions among holding the artifacts.
So I think first we need to emphasize the symbolism and the historic event that just happened. It was a few years in the making. It didn't happen overnight, and these things take time, and it also takes a lot of cooperation and understanding on the part of the museums that have these artifacts. As far as when specifically, we can't say for now, but I can assure you that the NCMM with the Royal Palace is working tirelessly to bring as many of these objects home as possible. Well, to be honest with you, the museum in the Netherlands actually covered the entire cost. NCMM did not pay a penny for these artifacts to come back, so they would be in the best position to answer that question. We're just happy that, as you can see, the truck is pulling away now after the symbolic blessing, and once it goes to the storage facility, the official signing between the two governments would take place on the 21st in the National Museum in Lagos. And the Minister of Arts, Culture, Tourism and the Creative Economy, Honorable Hannatu Musawa, will be in attendance. I will be in attendance, and representatives of the Royal Palace will also be in attendance.
The Dutch Museum Board will cast a statement with the return. This is a joyous moment for the people of Benin.